Obviously, there's quite a few content creators out there and influencers. What would you say makes you unique?
Dare I say it? My feet.
What?
No, I feel like that's the thing that I started off posting the most.
Your feet.
Yeah.
Your feet. Yo, welcome to the Chats with Cam podcast, and we are back with another episode. Gang. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we got a networking event coming up soon, so make sure you stay tuned. But we got an interesting guest today. If you want to introduce yourself.
So my name's Bailey.
And what do you do, Bailey?
I'm a content creator, I'd say. Yeah.
Cool. And how are you doing? We've had the heat wave, so how are you feeling?
Yeah, it's too hot. I feel like I've had enough now. I've had my fun. Yeah.
You got your tan?
Yeah. Thankfully, yeah.
Cool. So yeah, we're going to dive straight in with some quick fire questions and some trivia and see if Bailey can answer these ones. So yeah, quick fire questions. Love or lust?
Which one I'd rather?
Yeah.
Love, 100%. Yeah.
Nature or nurture?
Nurture.
Protect or control?
Control.
Red flags or second chances?
No, red flags. Yeah.
Accountability or excuses?
Accountability. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Emotion or logic?
Logic.
Soulmate or timing?
Timing.
And private or public relationship?
Public, I think.
Public.
Yeah.
Why'd you say that?
So. I don't know. I feel like if someone was to say to me, like if I met a man and I viewed him as everything I want, I feel like sometimes you can't control that you want to show that person off.
Okay.
So if I was to meet someone and they were like, oh, I want to keep it private, I feel like that's a red flag.
It is?
Yeah, I think so.
But what if they're just a private person?
But then I feel like it depends on who you meet. Like if you meet someone that's in the limelight, you might have to kind of put that to the side.
Okay.
I think, yeah.
Would you say you're in the limelight?
I think to an extent, but I also know that I think I have things that I keep to the side, like my family and stuff. But I know that if I was to meet someone, then naturally I just want to show them off. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Cool. And then, we got some more trivia questions. Mm-hmm. So if you know any good at science, but what gas do plants absorb from the atmosphere?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
The answer is carbon dioxide.
Oh, damn. Okay. I was going to say photosynthesis, but that's not it, is it?
No, not a chance.
No, okay.
Nice, easy one. How many players are there on the court in basketball team?
Nice, easy one?
Yeah.
That's not, I don't know.
But you watch basketball,
No, I'm going to guess.
Guess.
25.
Jesus. We'll skip that one.
Okay, yeah.
You should know this one, right? What famous tennis players from Serbia?
Oh my God, I was watching this the other day. Something Itch. His name ends in Itch.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so bad.
You're Serbian, right?
No, I am. I am. No, I can't. I just know that that's what his name ends in.
Novak Djokovic.
Oh, okay. I was half right.
Does the Serbian flag have a crown in it?
No.
Survey says it does.
Oh my God.
Last one. What is the Serbian national dish?
I don't know.
Repping your country.
I know, it's bad. It's bad.
Cool. So yeah, that's been our quick fire and trivia questions. But yeah, Bailey, tell us a bit about yourself and where you're trying to go in life with your career.
So I say I'm a content creator. I feel like I think I posted one picture in like 2024, and just from there it kind of blew up. And then I've just been trying to maintain that and really focus on what it is that I want to do. And I've been like obviously grateful and lucky enough to have more opportunities as my time's gone on. And I'm currently studying journalism in uni, so I feel like that's something that I definitely would incorporate into my own work. So yeah, I feel like that's something that I definitely want to do.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever worked a 9 to 5?
Once. I hated it.
Hated it.
Yeah, I think that's when I knew I don't think it's for me.
Oh, you could never do it?
I feel like unless it's something that I really enjoy, like if I was to graduate and it was in journalism, then yeah, but this 9 to 5 was actually awful.
Not for you.
Yeah, I literally thought, let me just like get ill during the day and go home. That's when I knew like I can't do this. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So obviously there's quite a few content creators out there and influencers. What would you say makes you unique?
Dare I say it? My feet.
What?
No, I feel like that's the thing that I started off posting the most.
Your feet?
Yeah.
Your feet?
Yeah, but it wasn't even like a fetish thing. It was literally like I'd take a picture of my nails and I feel like from then it blew up. But then I feel like as I've started to do things more, my like get rid of me is, and I feel like I have a like bubbly personality, which I think can sometimes shine through.
Would you say your audience is mostly girls or guys?
I feel like it's mixed, you know. I feel like it started off as men for obvious reasons.
What's that?
I just feel like men will have like a foot fetish, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know of that until
a foot. Wow.
Yeah.
You heard it here.
Until I started posting. But now I think it's definitely equal because I'm going more into the side of fashion and stuff for women. So yeah, I think it's got equal.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. And what kind of like fashion for women? Just like everyday stuff or?
Yeah, literally every day. I feel like I wear dresses the most. So yeah, but mostly every day, going out, things like that.
Would you say you're like a role model to some?
I'd hope so.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would hope so.
What kind of message would you want to put out there for the younger audience?
I think just be confident in everything you do. Because I feel like, yeah, as I've got older, I've definitely gained more confidence. I feel like when I was younger, I think I'm still a quiet person. I feel like there's some things that you can't change. But yeah, when I was younger, I feel like I wouldn't like speak up on stuff. But as I've got older, I definitely speak up and I feel like I own things that I do, or like I'm happy to kind of show, well, this is me.
Okay. Because obviously, on the show we focus on mental health. So I just wondered, growing up, was there anything that you found was like traumatic or stuff that you had to battle through?
Thankfully, I've actually had a very good childhood, and I feel like there's not one moment that I can truly pinpoint. But like you said, I feel like everyone struggles with certain things. And then sometimes I feel like you can get the flip side. Like when you do come from a good home and a good childhood, I feel like people can kind of have the attitude of like, well, what are you moaning for? Or like, why do you feel this way? But yeah, I do feel like everyone, like everyone will struggle with things. And I know me, like I personally hated school.
Why is that?
I just felt like, so for example, not too bad, I went to a predominantly white school.
Oh no.
So already I feel like there's issues from that.
What, racism, I'm guessing?
Yeah, but it was almost so micro that I kind of just pushed it to the side. And I sometimes feel like being mixed race, I'll never know the struggle of what like a dark-skinned woman faces. But obviously we all have our own struggles. So in school, I kind of feel like there was microaggression, which I might not have realised was just pure racism. So I think with that, I kind of struggled. But yeah.
Would you ever say you've experienced like preferential treatment being light skinned?
As in people kind of giving me a blight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you might. So from men, for example, it's like the thing of, oh, you're exotic. You know what I mean? So like you're not too dark and you're not too light.
Mysterious.
But I don't hear that and think, oh, that's the man for me. I don't like that. Yeah.
Okay. So like, have you been in a situation where maybe in a friendship group where there's been a darker skinned girl, but you might have had better treatment from, say, another guy or just in general?
I'm trying to think. I don't think I personally have, but I know that it definitely does go on because I feel like, again, and I know that I've had comments, like I said, of, oh, you're not too dark and you're not too light. But I feel like within my friendship group, I don't think that really goes on, I'll be honest.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I sometimes think I felt that more when I was at school, just
Because you're in
hanging
that
around.
setting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just hanging around with white people. But I think as I've got older, obviously you expand your friendship group and stuff.
Would you say you lean more towards your white side or your black side?
When arguments, obviously I love both my parents and I'm mixed race, but I feel like we will always be the oppressed colour. So I think I do lean like more towards my black side.
Okay.
Naturally, yeah.
So, okay, cool. That makes sense. Have you got like the stereotype that comes with it, as in...
What, white mum, black dad?
No, well, that too, but they're like argumentative or like anything like that.
I don't know. I don't think I do.
Really?
I think I'm very relaxed. I don't feel like much really angers me,
Really? What would it take for someone to anger you?
I feel like my biggest thing is when like people take my kindness for weakness. If I feel like I'm putting myself out or I'm putting up with things that I wouldn't normally do, and then someone throws it back in my face, that would like get me annoyed.
Have you had an example of that, like growing up, or?
I had one the other day, but I don't know if I can say. Yeah, but I feel like I might be in situations where it's like, I shouldn't be in this situation.
Mm.
So in me putting myself in this position and you're kind of treating it like it's whatever, and you're throwing it back in my face or talking to me in a manner that I don't think I deserve because of the things that I'm already putting up with.
Is that in a relationship setting, is it?
Yeah, more so. I feel like when it's friends, I feel like me and my friends could have an open conversation of, I didn't like this, didn't like that. But I feel like when it comes to relationships, I feel like you don't know how to maneuver it because it's like, should we break up or should we try again? But it's like, if it's consistent, like that's not good at all. Yeah.
I understand. Because some say you like jail niggas. Is this true?
Oh my God. No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I feel like I could meet someone and that might be their past, might be their present.
So yeah.
No, but I don't meet someone and be like, oh my God, he's gone jail. I love him. That's not my type.
So how does
Let me
that
just
happen?
put that out there.
How does that happen?
Because I feel like I can meet someone beforehand. And then I'm such a person where it's like, I'm quite an empath. So I feel like if someone's made mistakes, I might just put it to the side.
So you're drawn to that, or you just
No.
feel for that, like...
No, I'm 100%. No, I'm not drawn to that.
Okay.
No.
Because my next question was going to be like, do you feel like your parents' influence or your upbringing shapes what you're attracted to?
I think it does in a certain way, but I know for a fact when you get older, like your mum and dad can lock you in a house and tell you not to go for a certain type of man. But when you get older, you might go for that man because you just learn certain things. You start going out more and you see like...
You learn the real world.
Yeah, and I feel like sometimes people are more rebellious. If that's what their mum and dad have tried to hide them from, they might like it even more. Not saying that was with me, but I know that's the case. Yeah.
Are you sure?
No, yeah, I promise. No.
Okay. So if that was their past, do you feel like you're saying you can overlook that?
Yeah, I think I can. Because I feel like I think I look at people's lives from when they were younger, and I feel like if you've had a bad start in life, that might be why you are where you are now, and that's not your own fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, whether that will go against me one day, I don't know. But yeah.
So how do you think people end up in like criminal spaces, criminal activity? Like psychologically speaking, how does one get to that point? Because no one's born a criminal, right?
No. No, I do think sometimes it is to do with your start in life. And I feel like if you feel like someone could start doing something illegal at like 16, and then part of them might start earning money and think, oh my God, like this is good. But then I also think you might reach a point where you might feel trapped and feel like, well, I'm in this now and I've kind of made a mess for myself, but I don't know how to get out.
So say you didn't know and then they're spending all this money on you and then you do find out.
Yeah.
Would you dead it?
I don't know. I think logically talking, I'd like to think yes. But I also feel like emotions play a big part in that. It depends how far in I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it's like several months down the line or a year.
Oh no, months. I feel like forget it. It's not
Months.
worth it.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
What
I'm not gonna
is
lie.
a long term? When does it become a long term relationship for you? At what point?
I think a year.
A year.
Yeah. I feel like that's when you feel like you know someone.
So everything
Yeah.
in between is just flirting,
No, I'm not flirting.
not flirting.
But I feel like 6 months is like you're talking.
Still the talking stage.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not with a man until he asks me to be his girlfriend. Yeah, we're nothing up until that point.
But you would show him signs.
No, I wouldn't show him signs. That's
wouldn't?
on him.
So
Yeah.
he's got to guess that on his own.
No, I might say things like, or if I'm seeing you every day, I don't like to see people every day. So I feel like if I'm seeing you every day, you would know from that okay, yeah, she likes me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you the type of person that's like reply within a few hours or 3 to 5 business days?
If I'm not really interested in you, your message will go to the bottom. If I'm interested in you, I'll reply within like 20 minutes. Yeah, I feel like that's another sign how you can tell.
And then what is it that you'd say is attractive for you or like makes a guy attractive for you?
What, in personality wise?
Yeah.
Consistency. I feel like if someone's not consistent with me, they don't really like me.
But consistent how? Just in terms of talking to you or?
Yeah, talking to me, but also like planning dates. And I also feel like from the first date, you couldn't just say to me, come to mine, because you don't really like me then. I feel like you actually have to plan dates.
What's an acceptable first date?
I honestly feel like museum or aquarium. Yeah, I feel like that's nice.
Or walk in a park?
Yeah, but then what are we doing after?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I feel like if you were to say, let's walk in the park and then get food, yeah, I can do that. That's fine.
Is Nando's acceptable?
For a first date? Yeah, no.
It is?
Yeah.
A cheeky Nando's?
Yeah, I don't mind that, to be fair. I actually don't. Just not Pepe's, McDonald's, KFC.
Oh, how can you be dissing Pepe's?
No, not places like that. That's not a first date. Yeah, but Nando's is all right.
All right. Would you get lemon and herb?
Can you tell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I do.
How important is boundaries for a relationship?
I think very important. Yeah. Because I honestly feel like if you don't have boundaries, is that just what you do with everyone? Yeah.
So say, for example, your man's like at work and he's just busy grinding, but like doesn't chat to you for like a couple of days. Would you take that as a sign of something's going wrong, or would you just respect his boundaries?
No, I feel like something's going wrong.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't think anyone's that busy that you don't have, out of the 24 hours in a day, like you must have time to send a 1 minute message.
Are you quite suspicious of like you have a partner?
What, like if they're cheating and stuff?
Yeah.
I don't really trust people, but I feel like as far as cheating goes, maybe not the full thing, but to say that I've got your full attention, I feel like that takes time for me to truly feel that.
Have you ever been cheated on?
No, thankfully. Not that I know of. You never know.
Yeah.
But I've never found out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever cheated on someone?
No, never.
Never.
Yeah. No, I actually haven't.
That's good. Keep that up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And would you say you're an attractive person then, Bailey?
What a question. Yeah. Why did I think about that? Yeah, I am.
What would you say out of 10?
Out of 10. What, looks wise or personality as well?
Altogether.
Let me just keep it. I feel like 8. 8's a good
Solid.
number. Yeah.
What do you think there's a distinction between looks and personality?
Yeah, I feel like looks will draw you in and personality will make you stay.
Facts.
Yeah.
But you got best of both.
I'd like to. Yeah, I think so. But I feel like my personality is more.
More?
Yeah, I think.
In what way?
Because I feel like morals is such a big thing for me. And I feel like, no, someone could meet me and be like, oh, she's quiet, she doesn't have much to say. But I feel like those people that feel that is because I'm like gatekeeping my personality. Like you only think I'm quiet because,
once you get to know them.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like that's more.
Do you get like a lot of guys approaching you or not really?
Yeah, I'd say so.
In person or DMs? Both?
I think both, but I feel like I pay more attention when it's in person because I feel like you must
It's a real
feel me.
interaction
Yeah.
sort of thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever responded to a DM
Yeah, I have.
with the blue tick?
Oh, with a blue tick. Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
But I feel like nothing comes. I don't feel like anything comes of it.
Has anything come of it from a DM?
I think like a date, and that's it. It hasn't gone anywhere after that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there like minimum requirements you'd say there has to be for a guy? For example, like height or income?
Again, I don't know if this will be my downfall. I don't really look at that.
You don't?
No. Obviously, I feel like we can't go on the first date and you expect me to pay. Because it's like you did ask me on this date. But
is 50-50 acceptable?
No, I don't think for the first date.
First date, guy should pay.
I think it's dependent on who asked that person. But I feel like I always offer. But in my head, I'm thinking, if you say yeah, this is the last time I'm seeing you. So yeah.
Have you ever like walked out on a date like it's going wrong or?
No, I don't have the heart. I think the most that I've done is I've said to my friend, like, drop call me in 10 minutes.
Emergency.
Yeah, I'll go to the toilet and then make out something's happened.
Or a bad man, Bailey.
I know, but I feel like you can't fake something.
True.
If you're not feeling it, yeah.
So all right, so if they earn what, say 20k a year, that's calm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you know what 20k a year is?
No, yeah, but if you're fine with it, if you like it, I love it. Yeah. If you're fine with it, then.
So if it's enough that they can take care of themselves and then maybe take care of you, that's calm.
Yeah, and I feel like if you can't show out all the other days of the year, that's fine, but just let my birthday be the one time.
Birthday?
Yeah.
Why is that important?
That's just like my day.
Your day?
Yeah, birthday and Valentine's Day, I think.
So what, it should be like roses, flowers, all of that?
Yeah, like I feel like on Valentine's Day, I'd like to walk in the room and there's roses on the floor. But that's the one thing that I ask for.
Don't ask for much.
You're laughing like I'm asking.
So yeah, back to mental health. So you're saying talk about like anxiety. So anxiety is one of the most common disorders in the UK, well in general. Would you say yourself experiences anxiety at all or not really?
I think I do, but I feel like I'm thankful that I'm able to like snap out of it. Like I feel like if I feel like, oh, I'm feeling anxious today, but it's about like mundane normal tasks, I feel like I can snap out of it and bring myself to be like, oh, well, everyone does this. Yeah.
Okay. So for example, like when we've had attractive girls that come on the podcast, they might say, I experience a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
But then they might do stuff like OnlyFans or dress provocatively.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
So would you say that plays a factor? Because you can't claim anxiety and then do stuff that invokes it.
I know what you mean. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I feel like when I wear what you deem as like prerogative, what is it? What did you say?
Provocative.
Yeah, whatever that word is. That's within the comfort of my own home.
Right.
I feel like there's certain things where.
So like, for example, if your man said, don't wear this.
Oh no, I'm not listening. No,
you're not listening?
No.
Oh, so you're one of them unruly ones.
I just feel like that's controlling. But I feel like if you were to say, but then it's like, if I feel fine with it, it depends. I feel like you have to watch where that comes from. That's the only thing. But then I also
if they
feel
felt
like
uncomfortable with you wearing whatever it is you're wearing.
No, that's not being protected though. That's something that you need to take up within yourself. Yeah.
So where's the line between protective and control?
I feel like it depends how that man is saying it. Because then I also feel like if you meet someone that wears clothes like that, you can't be the man to say, can you stop wearing that? Because you met them like that.
Yeah, but then I guess it's a thing.
But because they're yours, you want to stop it.
Yeah, but that's protective.
But then I also feel like just because
it's in your best interest.
But then I also feel like, God forbid, if I was to go out and I was wearing something that's what that word was.
Revealing.
Yeah, revealing. If a man was to do something to me because of my clothes, that's his problem. Do you know what I mean? Like,
so you just wouldn't listen to him?
No, I'm not going to lie. I couldn't.
Do you listen to your partners in a relationship?
If it's fair, and what you're asking me is fair, then yeah. But I feel like if I feel like, not sure, this has been me before you met me, no, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends what it is.
How would you say you cope with stress?
That's good. That's a good question. My way of coping with stress is like, in the grand scheme of things, whatever problem I feel like I'm going through is not that much of an issue. So like,
would
there's
you
always...
turn to friends or therapy or...
No, because I feel like I've done that in the past. And if I've told a friend, it's like, now I've got 2 issues to worry about. I've still got my issue, and then I've got to worry about whether you're going to tell someone my issue. So then it's like stressing me out more.
You should trust them, right?
That is true, but then I also feel like I could tell my friend and then it might come up in conversation about me to be like, oh, my friend's going through that as well. And she might not have done that out of malice. But then I feel like that would stress me out even more. So now I've got 2 things to worry about. Yeah.
Have you ever had a conflict with one of your girlfriends?
With one of my female friends? Yeah, I have.
Was it over a guy?
No, oh my God, could never be, no. I don't even have the same type as my friends.
Oh, really?
To even be that, but yeah.
What is your type?
My type? I just feel like black.
So not white guys?
No, I can't say that. Obviously, I'm half white. And I do feel like if I met the right white guy, I wouldn't just be like, no, you're white. But I feel like looks-wise, without talking to someone, I feel like I'm attracted to melanin. Yeah.
It's interesting you phrased it like that, but
Why?
The melanin.
Oh, yeah, like brown skin, black. Yeah.
So what about therapy? Would you say therapy is a good tool for people, and can it help, do you reckon?
I think I personally haven't used it myself. But I feel like if there really was a time where I thought, oh, I kind of see no way out on how I'm feeling, I wouldn't push therapy to the side. I think it is good because, again, I don't think you have that issue, what I'm saying about trust, because that person's a stranger. So you're literally confiding. Yeah. You're confiding in someone that cares for the right reasons. They don't care because they want information on you. Yeah.
Because we were saying before that men's like suicide rates are much higher than women's. Like, why do you think that is?
I think the biggest factor is men will not talk up. Like, and I feel like I've spoken to men where it's like you suffer with, I feel like I'd call it depression, which they might not see it as that. Because again, I feel like the first step to like getting help is admitting that you need help.
Do you think more men should be going to therapy and speaking up more?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like it would massively help. Yeah.
But in a relationship setting, would you say that's a bit of like a turn off almost?
No, I can't. No, I feel like it's a turn on if a man
so if
was
he went
willing.
Down crying, you.
Yeah, I like that.
You do?
No, I don't like it because it's weakness. That made me sound like I just like weak men. No, I like it because it's like you're showing me that you trust me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But to an extent, though, right? Like if they're opening up and being vulnerable. But say if they were like vulnerable all the time with you.
Yeah, because then it's like, bro, who do I cry to?
Yeah.
If you're always upset, what do I do?
I think that's what it is. So that's why men probably don't.
Oh, that's why they hide it.
Because it gets to a point where it's like, I can't show this.
Show it, yeah. That is true.
Yeah.
But I do think it's good. And I feel like even to admit that you need help is a sign of strength.
Yeah,
which I feel like
that's
people...
the first step, big step.
Yeah, I feel like people forget that. Yeah.
And do you feel like part of it is because men have like harder lives compared to women?
No. I don't know. I think they do in some... I feel like that's the big factor of it. I feel like I don't think men like to meet a woman that's very like hard-headed or like can't show emotion, because I feel like naturally we're seen as the ones that like we're all right to break down and cry. So then I feel like with men it's the opposite.
Do you feel like you live an easier life than a man?
It's so hard to say because like I can't, because even like going out, I feel like a man could be subjected to things like knife crime and stuff or the pressure to earn a certain amount of money, whereas I feel like we've got the pressure of like childbirth,
Right.
God forbid, getting sexually assaulted. So I feel like it's a whole. Not saying it's the same, but I feel like the only reason that I could say our pressure might be less is because we can talk about it. Like, we can cry if we want to, whereas men can't.
But then stuff like, well, women can afford not to work, right, if their partner can look after them.
That is very true.
That's an example.
Yeah.
And plus, we ain't getting free drinks in the club either.
That's true. Yeah,
So,
I think you guys have a lot of financial pressure.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Like, obviously, would you say if you could live a man's life, would you want to, or no?
No.
No. Happy as you are?
Yeah, like, I love being a girl. Yeah. I'm just
so you
a girl.
do like the free stuff?
Yeah, but no, not because of that. Not because of that. I just feel like that I just get to, like, be girly. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What have your past relationships taught you?
Boy, where do I start? Where do I start?
How much time have you got?
I feel like understanding.
Yeah.
I feel like before you get into a relationship, you're very much for yourself, which you would hope that for most people that goes when they actually meet someone. But then I also think on the flip side, it's taught me, to like stand my ground, if that makes sense. Because I feel like it's very easy for you to meet someone that you like and be like, oh, well, I'm going to change this for them because they said they don't like it, which is good. But in the same breath, you have to remember to like stick to yourself and someone will like you for you.
Have you ever experienced heartbreak?
No, I actually haven't. I'm so thankful. I don't want to go through that.
That's good.
Yeah. Never let that day come. Yeah.
Keep it that way.
Yeah, literally. No, I haven't actually. Yeah.
Okay. And what, have you had like, a few relationships or not many?
It depends where we're counting them up from and how long they lasted.
Like all of them.
Okay, yeah, 3. But they haven't lasted that long, I'll be honest. I think the first one I had, I was 16. That lasted for a year. Yeah.
That's a long time for 16.
Yeah, for 16 it is. But then the ones after that, although I'm older, they didn't last that long.
Why do you think that is?
Not my fault.
Just not your fault.
No, I'm joking.
Never is. Not compatible.
Yeah, and I also feel like I said, there can be things that you want out of life when you get older and you realise that it doesn't match up. Like, no hard feelings, but yeah, I feel like you can meet someone and
So
feel like,
they
oh my
have to
God.
be like career-driven, ambitious?
Yeah, but obviously I like men in jail, so it's like, no, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. No, yeah, I'd like that. On paper, yeah, that's a good thing to have. Like, be ambitious, have drive. Yeah, and I feel like even if I was to meet someone that's not doing what they say that they want to do, that's fine. Like, as long as you see a future for yourself, then yeah.
So you could date like a rapper or roadman, doesn't matter?
Oh, no.
No?
No, it does matter, yeah.
It does?
Yeah, because I feel like in the grand scheme of things, if I want kids, I don't want to be pushing a buggy into HMP. Like, it's just not going to work. Yeah, so, yeah.
But your type is jail niggas?
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's not my type. Okay. I promise you, that's not my type.
Would you want kids when you're older?
Yeah, 100%. I want 4.
4?
Yeah.
You're going to look after them all?
Yeah. No, I would.
You would?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And would you raise them, because obviously you're mixed, so would you raise them towards like one side or another, or?
I don't know. I feel like naturally, knowing the people that I go for now, if my type doesn't change, I feel like they will be dark skin. So naturally, I feel like they're going to go towards the black side. Wouldn't it be funny if I just married a white man?
And then have Steph Curry babies like?
Yeah, literally. But yeah, I feel like they're going to be naturally towards their black side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you like white guys?
No, it's not that I don't like them. No, if I was to meet a nice white man, I would 100% go there. But I feel like it's funny because although I'm mixed, I feel like I'm always thinking in my head, like, if I come downstairs with my bonnet on, are you going to look at me funny? Yeah. But no, if I was to meet a white man that, is in black circles.
Cultured.
Yeah, not even cultured, but I just feel like you know about, or like you like my colour because you like my colour. Like,
right.
There's nothing more to it. Yeah, but I also feel like the white guys that I have spoken to be fair, I haven't been their first brown girl, which puts my mind at ease already.
Mm.
Yeah, because you're not about to test colour theories on me.
Colour theories.
Yeah, like...
Would you say you're a good cook?
I'd like to say so.
What's your signature dish?
I just love a roast, which is so ironic. No, like I love a roast dinner. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah.
let me not.
Yeah.
How was like growing up? You said your parents are together, right?
Yeah, they're together. Yeah.
Yeah. Because obviously in black culture, that's not common.
Jamaican dad left to get the nappies. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you feel like you're privileged in that sense?
Yeah, no, I definitely do. Yeah, I'm very grateful and like I'm aware, not obviously because I'm just mixed, but I feel like I'm aware that it doesn't happen that much. But yeah, they've been together since 16. So that's what, like 30 odd years they've been together.
So what, high school sweethearts?
Yeah, literally. Yeah, it's very cute.
Is that something you would want for yourself?
I don't think I can have that anymore. I think my time's passed. Yeah. No, but I don't think I'm like that. I think I like to meet people in the stage of my life. Like, obviously, I think you can have a soulmate, but I wouldn't like to think that, oh, I met this man at 16 and because I feel the pressure to stay together, we must stick together, even though you're putting me through hell. Like, not saying that's what happened. That made it sound, yeah.
Have you been in a toxic relationship?
Yeah, but I feel like I can also admit that I was probably toxic as well.
Toxic how?
I feel like my trust was very bad then. Like...
Oh, you weren't trusting?
Yeah, I just thought you're doing something behind my back and trust I will get to the bottom of this. And even if he could say like, oh, you know, I love you after a night out, I'd be like, what did you do? Because why are you saying I love you?
What, within like the first few dates or something?
No, like if we were together, yeah. Right. Even though I might think something early on, I feel like I'm not mad enough to actually say it. Because if I accuse you of that early on, you just think run.
If someone, hopefully they don't, but someone did cheat, could you forgive them? And stay in that relationship? No, I
feel like as much as I might want to make it work, everything, I'll just keep bringing it up. Like, if you don't get me something from the shop, I'll be like, oh, but did you get it for her, though? Like, It's just, like, there's no point. There's actually no point.
What type of gifts do you like?
What type of gifts? I'm very simple. I feel like roses.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be, like, designer or anything.
I like a Chanel bag. No, of course I'd like that.
Okay.
But then, like...
But there's no expectancy to get it?
No, there's not, to be fair. No.
What's the nicest gift you've ever received?
The nicest gift I've ever received? Let me think. I'm going to say Dior perfume.
Dior?
Yeah. I'd say.
You're living that good life, isn't it?
No, it's perfume though.
Dior though. There's a bit of a trend of Dior going around for some reason.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah.
Cool. So this is our throwback section. So yeah, what was your first social media app?
Oh God, my first social media app. Instagram, I'm going to say. Yeah.
And what was your first viral video?
My first viral video?
Or post?
It was a mirror picture. In, I think, 2024, I posted that mirror picture. Literally just a simple mirror picture. And then I think I went from 5K to 10K and it just kept growing. Yeah.
Favourite TV show growing up?
My favourite TV show? Friday Night Dinner. Have you seen that?
Friday
Night Dinner.
What's that?
It's like, if I explain it, it's going to sound so dumb. It's basically, it's a sitcom and it's a Jewish family. They all meet up on Fridays and have dinner.
Is that Channel 4?
Yeah.
That one, yeah.
It's so
the guy
good.
from The Betweeners.
Yeah. That's my favourite.
So you are white.
Yeah, basically. I like roast dinner and Friday Night Dinner. Yeah. Friday, yeah.
Is soft life culture unrealistic?
I think some parts of it, but then I also think if that's your life and that's what you see for yourself, then by all means. Yeah, it'd be nice. I'm not even going to lie. Yeah, no, it would be nice. But then I also feel like I know that I want to work.
You do?
Yeah, I think...
Just not a 9 to 5?
Yeah, no, not a 9 to 5. But
Why is it that bad, though? It's not that bad.
I feel like, because it was my first job, and I think I started at 17, that was my first job, So I feel like before that, I haven't really got an introduction to life.
But you wouldn't consider it again?
No, I wouldn't. I'm not going to lie. No.
The pain of working a 9 to 5. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Have you ever posted for attention?
Yeah, I feel like you have to.
First traps?
Oh, first traps. Yeah, I can't sit here and lie. Yeah, no, like, attention feels good no matter what you say. Like, it does. I feel like if you're having a bad day or like you're not feeling sure in yourself and you get floods of DMs,
makes you feel good.
Yeah, you are going to feel good about yourself. I hate when people are like, oh, don't post for attention. Like, you do it. It's fine.
Do you think a lot of girls do that?
Yeah, naturally. Yeah, but I don't think they see it as I want to get attention. I think it's just, you will get attention. Yeah.
What's been your best night out story?
My best night out story. But all of them have involved in it being my worst night because I'm throwing up.
Okay, one example.
One example. I think my best night, but it wasn't with friends actually, to be fair. It was like not a first date, but I was with someone. And it was like
some interesting first dates.
I know. It was like our third date in. And I just really felt like, yeah, I'm enjoying this. Nothing like happened.
It was just a good day.
Yeah, it was just like a good night out. Yeah.
Cool. What's an impulse purchase you go for?
Impulse purchase. I feel like perfume.
Perfume, straight.
Yeah, that's it really. And I'm just always getting perfume.
And if you won the lottery, what would you grab? What's the first thing?
What, and I've got to spend the money?
Yeah.
RSQ8.
How do you know about that?
Yeah, I think that's actually what I'd get. Yeah.
Say less. What's the best compliment you've received?
Best compliment? Someone told me it the other day. I'm trying to think what it was. I think it's more about my personality. Like if someone says I'm real,
Unreal.
that touches. No, I'm real.
Oh.
Like I've got morals. I feel like that's the best compliment that I've had. Yeah.
Was that just straight off the bat, or they got to know you?
No, they got to know me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. What's something you were completely wrong about as a teenager?
That life is like black and white. Like I used to think if someone does something, you just cut them off. But I feel like as I've got older, you realise that emotions are involved. Because even my sister, I remember we were talking about something and she was like, oh, like when you get older, you'll realise that not like life isn't just black and white. I was like, no, trust me, I wouldn't be having that. But as you get older, you realise that you sometimes do put things to the side because you realise how you feel.
Would you say you said you go over logic, right? But can you get emotional?
Yeah. No, I can get emotional, but I feel like I snap out of it. Because I honestly feel like when I was younger and I moved off logic, it's like less things happen to me. But I feel like as I've got older and someone might do something and I push it to the side because of my emotions, like you have to be careful that you don't put up with this for like 5 years. Yeah, so I'm back to that old me.
And then, just lastly on our mental health segment, how important is fitness in everyday life?
I think it's very important, obviously, because you'd like to think that if you go gym, like you see gains and stuff. But yeah, more for your mental health. I feel like just in general, getting out the house. Like I know personally me, if I feel like I'm going through something, I can't just stay in the house because it makes me think a lot more. So I feel like if you're going out, doing things, exercising, you'll see results. And on top of it, your mental health.
You feel better.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Could a girl who's fat call herself a 10 out of 10?
Boy, that's a question. No, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Could.
I'm media trained. You can't ask me. No, no, yeah. No, yes, she can, because if she feels like that.
So, so 10 is a state of mind, not an actual... Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but also, there's, like, for example, I'm slim, and I feel good within me, but then I also know that there's men that could meet me and be like, no, she's too slim, I like someone that's thick.
Yeah, all right, but let's say in this example, the girl's obese.
No, that's not healthy.
That's not healthy, yeah.
Yeah.
So she can't call herself a 10.
No, she can.
She can.
Yeah,
she can lie.
Yeah, because she could look good, although it might not be, her body inside might not be good.
So being a 10 is about feeling good.
To an extent, yeah. Yeah, I
That is a
believe that
lie.
more. Do you think?
Yeah. But yeah, that's been the Chat to Cam podcast. I'd like to thank my guest Bailey for coming on the show. And yeah, if you've got anything you want to say to the audience or promote, let us know.
Just follow my Instagram, guys, which is The Real Bailey Skelton with an underscore and then 2 E's. Yeah.
And yeah, we got a networking event coming soon, so be sure to make sure you follow that. And yeah, that's the Chat to Cam podcast. We out.